Hi, everyone. Dr. Kelvis with Liberty Family Medicine here to talk on the subject of chronic dry eyes. So, at least from patients that are staying in nursing homes, right? You're not getting outside as much. You're constantly subjected to high flow, whether it's heating systems or air conditioning. So, for sure, that's going to dry out your eyes. But more importantly, as we age, we tend to be on more and more medications. And physicians now are being more educated in avoiding polypharmacy. I think the magic number now is you should never take more than 10 medications. And I think that's a safe bet. But um, there's a list of medications. It's called the Beers criteria or Beers list, Beers, if you want to Google it, and it lists all of the medications that you need to be aware of that have worsening side effects above the age of 65. And a lot of those medications cause dry eye. So you can be treating it with tears or ointments, humidifiers all day long. But if you're taking Benadryl for your allergies, it's going to make your eyes and your mouth dry. But so first thing, make sure that you're not on any medications that are exacerbating your dry eyes. Um, so something else you can try are artificial tears. They can be purchased over the counter as a liquid, a gel, or ointment. Ideally, you want to start with the lowest dose that you need. So one drop, maybe 4 times daily. Make sure that these brands don't carry preservatives. Those can agitate the eye or make them very itchy. Pay attention to that. Gels and ointments are going to be thicker, and sometimes patients don't like that, just that feeling of some ointment being in the eye, but they stay there longer. They can cause temporary blurry vision. So, what I typically counsel with ointments, put them in your eyes right as you're going to sleep. And then that way, your eyes are closed, you're not dealing with the discomfort, you sleep, and it stays there longer. Um, so we have six tear ducts around the eye. You've got the lacrimal sac, which is right up in here, and then you've got your lacrimal glands, which are kind of on the peripheral here. Sometimes those glands can actually accumulate little like calcium stones or little blockages. To loosen that up, get a warm compress and put the compress on the eye. You want to be careful not to, take your dirty fingers and rub in your eyes because that's how you get an early infection. Um, but also washing your face twice a day and taking a wet rag and like getting all of, kind of the crust and gunk out of your eyes. If you can take showers, for sure, wash your face that way. Um, if but with a lot of like creams and lotions and anti-aging things, more often than not, what I see with patients is they get these like eczematous rashes around the eyes, and it tends to dry the skin out around the eye, which seems so backwards because people spend billions of dollars to hydrate the skin, but then I get all these patients that all these creams just dry out the skin around their eyes. So um, something else also, avoid looking at screens all day, every day. I know it's the favorite now to scroll through your iPhone right before bed. That bright light, your eyes are actually open longer, so you blink less. This will, over time, dry out your eyes. Uh, you can actually purchase glasses with moisture chambers. I recently discovered this and it looks so 1960s and I love it. But if you are, for example, in a nursing home, you've got a lot of air conditioning drying out the eyes. They're glasses, but they've got like little chambers that they almost look like goggles, and they'll hold moisture in and around the eyes and the face. If none of these just over the counter sort of things work for you, you may need to go see an ophthalmologist or an optometrist. You may need a prescription strength bottle of artificial tears. But please, please, please read the bottles. Do not just go to Walmart or a store and buy a random water sample or fluid and put that in your eyes. I've had patients come into my clinic who put rant anyway, long story short, You must make sure that it's very gentle. The pH of the solution has to be just right. You can't just, put water in the eyes, for example. That water will actually dry out your eyes worse.